All right, so this is day. This is day 2 of the fishing trip. Last night at the museum, it was really slow, but the general was there, the giant snook, probably 38, 40 inches, as usual. And I actually had a plan before, which was to catch a ladyfish and see if he would go after it. And I got lucky enough to catch a ladyfish, and I tossed it out, and he didn't go after it. I didn't see him, but a pretty nice sized snook, probably 32 inches, grabbed a hold of it, but didn't quite, eat the whole thing and let it go, and the ladyfish just died. And then we got to the dock at River Palm, and the tide was not doing what we wanted. We hooked into a couple little snook, but we didn't land any of them. They cut us off. There just they weren't very aggressive. There were a lot of snook and trout around, but then the tide was almost completely slack. But there's another general there, which I've seen for the last couple years, giant snook, probably 40 inches, probably close to 25 pounds, just a massive fish. And I heard a splash out in the water, cast my shrimp. It ended up being a big ladyfish, which is what I was hoping. And as I brought it in, this massive 40-inch, maybe plus snook went after it. This is the biggest ladyfish I ever caught either, and this snook went after it.
Yeah, it was cool.
But I was just bringing the ladyfish in. It wasn't hooked properly. It was still, barely in the mouth, and it got undone. So I kind of ruined my chances at a giant trophy snook. I should have landed the ladyfish. It rehooked it and tossed it out, and I could have a picture and a video of a 40-inch snook already. But anyway, it's day 2. We're gonna get back at it again, and
where are we going to Triple?
yeah, and hopefully the Snook ran out of shrimp, so we got to go to a new spot, so we're running late. So we're gonna go to Vitolo Family Park again, because yesterday was okay. We caught a few fish, but it wasn't great. We didn't catch any game fish. Dad, grab me my GoPro. Just loose your drag or something. Huh? Yeah. I need the GoPro though.
Where is it?
It's not eating, whatever it is, it's not eating it very aggressive. Alright, we just got to Vitolo, and we both put a pilchard on, and right away something started chasing mine. I saw some fish with it in its mouth, but either it took it or something. I don't know what happened there. Oh, something's on there. I don't know, looks like a snook. Oh! That was it. It got off. It was weird. It wasn't biting it. It just like had it in its mouth and was swimming around with it.
Oh, wow.
And then I just put a little pressure, and now it's gone. Now it's my one pilchard. God damn it. I could see the fish. It looked like either a really big trout or a nice sized snook. Let it swim.
It is, John.
Dad, it's too close to the... You don't want it this close. I'm telling you, as soon as I threw it out, something grabbed it. Or here, just switch sides. Bring it over here. So he's about to get eaten. This pilchard is about to get eaten, hopefully. Doing a pilchard, and it got bit right away by a small snook, and my dad's got a pilchard on. Make sure he's got slack to swim, Dad, whatever it is. And I just saw a snook. We just saw a snook following him, chasing him. So he's gonna get eaten pretty soon, I think.
Get over there.
Yeah. was a, I mean, it was a medium size. Oh, he's trying to get away. Yeah, but you can't, I didn't see anything chasing him. Sometimes they just get spooked. Leave it. He's right on it. Pull it just a tiny bit, just a little jerk. He's sniffing it. Oh, he's biting it. Let him take it. It's in his mouth. Give him lots of drag, because you know what, that could have been what got mine earlier, because it's in his mouth, but it's no.
Pushing it too, huh?
He's got it. He's eating it. Give him slack. Give him slack.
I got him slack,
Oh. He probably cut the line. It was. I guarantee you, he broke it. Yeah. Remember how sharp their teeth are?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, because I couldn't tell if he had swallowed the hook part yet, but he did.
Yeah.
So. All right, so we're leaving Vitolo Family Park and Stuart. It was kind of slow. We saw some big fish, the biggest trout I've ever seen in my life. Some big snook, barracuda, but nothing else really going on, you know. So we got a couple more hours, so we're gonna hit the bridge, I think. Hopefully the current will be strong. Try to catch some game fish. Then might be out of here. All right, the first leg of our trip is almost done. We are leaving River Palm Cottage. We're still gonna fish Stuart for a little while, see if we can't catch anything at the bridge. It's been a strange trip in Stuart because the tide seems abnormally low. Maybe it's the new moon coming up, or that just passed. I forget which one it is. But anyway, there's not a lot of tide, not a lot of current, and there's certain species like jacks we're not seeing any. We usually almost always catch jacks, which is kind of odd, wouldn't you say?
Well, not much air action either. I mean, it was windy when we first got here, and that usually kicks up the waves a little bit and gets those jacks moving.
Yeah. Yo, Dad. Oh yeah, great. I think so. Oh. God. Not a bad fish. You got him?
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much. He was fighting like a bigger one.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a fishing pole?
Yeah, look.
That's what we're going for.
It's a keeper.
Nope. Okay, so we are leaving Stuart, our first leg of our trip, and
Been epic so far.
it's been mediocre, so far. Epically mediocre. But we tried to Stuart Bridge one last time. It's been really slow, and as you'll see in the video, if you haven't already seen it, I catch a very nice sized snook. It was really strong. It hit, and then I started pulling it, and it tugged a little bit. I thought maybe it was a ladyfish or a small snook, and then when it decided to run, it started testing the tackle, and it was nice. It was a good battle. It really fought hard. And unfortunately I didn't have my glove on, so when I tried to lip them, I got the nasty
Ding.
yeah, because they have got some razor sharp teeth. But anyway, the snook got caught, so I didn't film the release, or the hook was stuck in the throat, and these two guys got it out without damage. It wasn't bleeding, it wasn't anything, and it was out of the water for a long time. And when I threw it back, there was no place for me to resuscitate it, which I always hate, so I just had to throw it back a couple feet off the, from the surface. And then it started going belly up, and it started floating and drifting, and I was kind of mourning that, and it's pretty sad, because I hate to kill any fish, especially a game fish. And after about 5 minutes of being belly up, we saw it turn over, and it was upright, and then a couple splashes, and it was gone. So
yeah.
They saved the day, these two guys over here, so it was good. So what'd you think about our Stuart trip so far?
So far, it's been pretty good. I mean, that's a good way to end on a good-sized snook.
Well, I think it started kind of slow. I mean, we didn't really catch any game fish like we normally do.
Well, I mean, the water was really flat most of the time, and
not a lot of current.
And the tides were kind of off of what we anticipated, you know?
Just really not a lot of strong current.
No, but
ending it with a snook is awesome because it keeps my record intact. I've never been skunked for snook in Stuart, Florida.
But
still a pretty slow day. Not a lot of fish being caught. No jacks.
They caught a pole.
Yeah, and we needed a stronger pole, which I said in one of my other videos, to try to catch snook off of docks and piers if we're on top. And I ended up snagging something and pulling it out, and it was a rod and reel. And the rod is actually pretty good. It's new and sturdy. So. See that in one of the next videos.
And it wasn't the season for rods.
No, they're close season. So we are going to head up to Cedar Key for the next leg of the trip.
Yeah.
And we will see you then. Oh, only in Florida do you get rain when it's sunny.
Some repairs.
Hi. Hi. Hi there. Okay. Alright, just got to Cedar Key. About 7 o'clock. It's a low tide, but I decided to check out the water across the street from the hotel. Maybe I'll get lucky. It'll be a tailing red or drum or something. So I'll give it a shot. One of the things I love about Cedar Key is the life. There's so much life here. I mean, whether it's the oyster beds, which is kind of the bedrock of the life here, the fiddler crabs, that shark I just saw going after mullet, shrimp. I mean, it is just lots of crabs and forage. I see that shark again. Let's see if you can see his fin from here. Try to zoom this in when I edit this. It's pretty cool though. He's just prowling in that shallow over there, going after something really aggressively. Look at that. But there's just so much life here and so much activity. Porpoises, that it's full of fish, and that's why I love coming here. Because even when the fishing is slow, there's just so much other cool stuff going on in the environment. Love Cedar Key. I love the beachfront motel. It was just nearly destroyed in the hurricane last year, and I couldn't come stay here in October because the whole bottom half was absolutely destroyed and flooded. So it's nice to see that it's up and running again.
That's
perfect.
Happy birthday.
That's perfect.
Maybe if I can wind it.
I don't want to keep you any later.
No, you're fine. There
Happy
you go.
birthday, Dad.
Let me get this out of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have a fork.
Oh, you need a fork?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Happy birthday. Cheers.
Salud.
Do you feel older?
I am older.
Hey, take a picture of me by the old man in the sea.
Which one's the old man in the sea?